Now, Malik, we did get a little bit ahead of ourselves talking about Christmas. Should we rewind and talk about Black Friday for a little bit?
I think we should.
Okay.
There's a big thing coming up on Black Friday that you should talk about, and I know you're going to talk about, so go right for it.
All right, so outside of the regular shopping traditions, you actually found the perfect event. So can you explain this?
Yeah, so the perfect event is going on this Friday. There's a guy that I met who I'm sure is very well known here in the St. Louis community. You guys have got to check this out and show some support. It's local here at Omar's Barn, and it's local there for this event. Check it out. Check it out.
If you're from St. Louis, you may have already heard the name Jordan Johnson. But if that name doesn't ring a bell, then you might know him by his many nicknames.
Shorty and Reggie's son, you know. Shorty is almost more so like my real name in St. Louis. Came up, raised as that, and you know, grew up with my peers in the city as that. And Reggie's son is something I've always been and always will be, and that's what all the music is under now.
Jordan is an entrepreneur, but more importantly, an artist.
Music was my first love.
Writing music in his room led to big things in his life.
You know, started a professional career with it, young, getting on the radio at 12 years old, and then getting signed to a major at Atlantic when I was 15 years old. So yeah, you know, it's just always been a part of me, and has taken me a lot of places all over the country, all over the world.
Even landed him a career in both radio and television.
So I hosted BT's 106 in Park, 2011 or 12, one of them. But it was right after Terrence and Roxy left. It was four of us on there, myself, Bow Wow, Pajian, Mikey. And that right there was one of, I guess you know how they talk about manifestation.
A manifestation that came by surprise.
God working mysterious ways, because that's not how I saw myself being on the show. Like, everybody used to come home, drop their book bag, watch the show. And I always said, man, I'm gonna be on that couch, I'm gonna be on that couch. And I didn't know that I would be on that couch as a host. You know, I think the biggest thing for me was that I was an example to show people not only where I'm from, but from inner cities similar to mine.
Jordan has done a lot of things to make his hometown roots of St. Louis proud of him, and he's done a lot to give back. But a new way of giving back that he started last year is quickly becoming one for the books.
So what we prepare for right now is the second annual Give Black Ball. So it'll be every year in St. Louis on Thanksgiving weekend. So it's a play on Give Back and also Give Black.
The day event chooses a black-owned entity to give back to by using proceeds made during the ball.
The first year we honored BPLR, Born Poor Live Rich, and then this year we are honoring black people who hike.
Johnson says the event is a chance to laugh, play, share the holidays together, and even hear a lyric or two by none other than Reggie's son himself. The ball is set to be on Black Friday, and it's a guarantee you won't want to miss it.
Sometimes I like to do things now just to see what they can become. You know, like you do it and it's like, oh, how can I make it better? How can I polish it? So so that's where we are. We're on year 2, and I want to take this to year whatever and just make it big and make it something that even people from out of town are coming to. I mean, people come from out of town this year, but make it so it's a staple and a stamp in St. Louis, and to recognize, you know, encouraging people to buy black and support each other, because that's where the answer is.
Awesome. You guys can find all the information that you need and purchase your tickets right there on ticketfalcon.com. That link is right there on your screen. You can also talk to Reggie's son personally by going to that Instagram right there on your screen as well. Dana, it's so much festive activities and events going on. It's just too much to choose from.
It's amazing. I just love that it feels like we're kind of back to normal and all these events are happening. Like, it's just awesome. And he's the nicest guy. I talked to him on Zoom over the summer. So glad you got a chance to interview him too. Thanks so much, Malik.